All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of Aquarius Convos. I'm your host, Quentin Rashad. And as you know, everybody on here is somebody, and we all connect because we're all energy. On this episode, super dope episode, I have my young brother, Miicaah Evans, super dope artist, um, entrepreneur, and also a super genius. I know a lot about this guy because I grew up with him literally. So, Miicaah, give it up for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
give it
sir.
up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so Micah, give the people and whatever you want to tell them, man. Just give a slight little small intro about who the real Micah is.
Man, from everybody's perspective, from what I've been told, Mike is the R&B sensation,
Yeah,
Mr. Fly guy,
yeah,
the lady stealer, you know, the
the lady,
playboy.
lady Stella.
Yeah, the playboy. I actually got called a slut yesterday, so
Dang.
yeah. It was I don't know how to feel about that though.
Hey, man, as a man, you got to feel some type of way because it's called boundaries. So, lady Stella, I'm a very aware of the stealing of the ladies. Things got real exotic with Mike,
Yeah.
but yeah. So man, let's as you know, y'all, this episode, man, me and my brother, we joke and laugh a lot, but this one, we're gonna take it to a real serious level of conversation between two black bros, 10 years apart. So get ready. All right, Micah. So we're gonna start it off, man, with boundaries. As a young man at 25, man, are you familiar with boundaries?
Yeah.
All right, so you mentioned yesterday, uh, female of yours, you know what I'm saying? She called you a slut. And it's interesting. It's interesting because like she comfortably said it mainly because that happens to us as men. Like we'll get shamed out, but if we do it, it's a double standard with the name calling. So
Yeah.
do you find yourself getting in situations estranged because you don't have like you don't practice these boundaries, or do you like how do you even set boundaries? Because I'm just now at 35, at the 35. Well, I'll be 35 in the 25th, but at 34 setting boundaries. So like, do you find yourself setting boundaries? Do you find yourself, okay, I don't really set boundaries, I just do what I do what I do?
Nah, I don't really set boundaries until a situation occurs where I need to set a boundary. Like when she said it, it surprised me. Like
Mm,
it was out of nowhere. It was like, what? I guess she was upset,
yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, okay, you know.
All right, so let's talk boundaries, man. What exactly? So like I would say your top three. What's your top three when it come down to business, to me, relationships. So like, what's your top three? That's like a like we'll say the number one is like, all right, you cross this line, it's a dub. Like you can't come back from that. Number two is, all right, we gotta talk about it and whatever. But number three is like, okay, I forgive and we can try again. So what's your top three, or do you even have a top three?
Nah, I don't think I got a top three. I think everything is it's either good or bad.
Right.
And like, I'm a pretty, we was raised by
Yeah.
Karen Evans, she always taught us to forgive,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or you won't be forgiven by God. So I always try to forgive people. That don't mean I gotta like, fuck with you after that though. But I usually forgive them though. Don't nothing really make me too mad or nothing like that.
No, I mean, I feel like when it come down to the boundary part, for me, what I'm learning is that like just like Kevin Samuel said something dope. He was like, when you like choose your woman, choose her with your eyes closed.
Oh
And I was like,
yeah.
I kind of like that. So like for me, like my boundary have been like, all right, fine. Like I always go like God, finances, and mental health, right? So like, or you know what I'm saying? I think it's God, finances, and communication. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta you gotta have God. No matter what, you gotta be grounded, right? You gotta
Mm.
have some type of grounding, no matter what lifestyle you live in. And the finances, that's just how life works. Like everything in this room right now costs, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have finances. And with that, get straight. And I'm saying with my partner, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have communication. So with communication, how do you like do you practice communication, or you finding yourself like kind of growing to learning about it?
Um, I don't practice it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind
Okay.
of just like going through life right now.
Yeah.
Like somebody told me, And I always be told it, even with older women I deal with, they say, look, your 20s belong to you. I wish they belonged to me. Like,
What do you think that means?
that means like, they set the boundaries or they wanted to be a certain type of woman.
Yeah.
And now, and they did what it did. So they probably want to be a wife or something like that. So they dated somebody all their 20s. And now in their 30s, they sluts, man. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, they always tell me, look, slut it out in your 20s. And then when you get older, and you start to realize certain
See,
things.
man, I would, because I was a slut in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely say the opposite. I feel that you should, and I'm not doing this for the show's sake. This is definitely like something I've been even talking to my mom about.
Yeah.
Is that like, if you are in a position where you're trying to like, like you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? You're somebody who, you're like me, we brothers, like we gotta clearly do what's on our soul, and like that's calling, right? I would say practice monogamy, but get the three boundaries first, right? And you get those three boundaries, I would say from like 18, 19, 20, 21, figure yourself out, right? Once that 22 hit, man, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get that communication, because you can teach communication in home. Get that boundary straight and then go monogamous, right? Monogamous for me, it don't mean like, oh, go find this one girl. It means date with the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Get you somebody that genuinely that you can really trust, and y'all grow from there. Because like a good friend of mine's, Major.
Yeah.
That's what I respect about and Aaron, like their relationships, man. They've known their wives for some time, ups and downs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But they're in a place now where the ups and downs can be handled. Where as me and you, right? I'm 34, I ain't dated. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the boundary for me is gonna be crazy when I finally do meet somebody, because I ain't took. I'd lived. The 20s was mine. I was slutting it out, turn it up. But now I'm saying like, damn, I don't know how to have arguments now. Like now I don't know how to like disagree. Like somebody disagree with me, and not in a bad disagreement. It's like the disagreement, they could be wrong in a disagreement, but I don't know how to look at it like, man, you stupid. Like you don't sound crazy. Like, because I haven't took the time to like practice on being monogamous, and like as Aaron would say, giving somebody a season. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
giving
cool.
somebody a season, because like basically we're two attractive young men, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the ladies gonna flock. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna flock, right? But what I'm learning is that you gotta know, like, all right, which is good and which is bad. And like that's where I'm at. And when I be looking at your life, I'm like, yo, I was just like this dude. So as a big bro, I always would come and be like, all right, what I didn't have that big bro. You know what I'm saying? Our big bro was they was real life in the streets. You feel me? So they couldn't control that. So like I'm not living, B and D lifestyle. So where I'm like, yo, what can I pass down to Mike like that I would have told myself? That's why I always be hitting you up like, yo, Mike, like as much as we be talking about these ladies, bro, like we got to get to a point of let's practice this season, because I feel like we're gonna make so much money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have so much money. I'm talking about Jeff Bezos type vibes, right? We will not be able to publicly, you know what I'm saying, which you shouldn't do it in private, but we won't be able to have multiple women because you can't trust them. What do you feel about that? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody gave you 100 mil right now, just off of music, it might be like first ever contract. We like this dude, we're gonna give him 100 mil. Your dating life, you and I both know your date, like the way you date now it can't be the same with 100 mil, right?
Nah, it can't.
Right.
Yeah.
So how would you practice then with 100 mil? Like it's yours, you know what I'm saying? Everybody you gonna break bread with, but now it's like you got to date. How would you date at this point?
I would play broke and then see if a girl really fucking with me. Like I'm down. Like
Yeah.
damn, I ain't really got it. Just play broke for about a week or two, maybe a month. Then
What she know? Oh, you mean like but savings is public though.
Yeah.
Everybody know you got this 100 mil. You still gonna play broke?
Oh, if it's public, man. If it's public, I would just go back to who I messed with before I got rich. Really, or like mess with somebody who mess with a girl who's already financially stable. Like, yeah, I don't really need your bread.
Yeah.
She really rock with me. Like,
so okay, so you would go back with her. Now, why would you do that?
Shit, it would bring me, a piece of humbleness. Cause with 100 million, you're not gonna feel the same.
Mm-mm.
With $100 million, you're going to feel like, yeah, you can do anything. You can walk in a restaurant and slap an employee.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
this fish ain't cooked right. Just start throwing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a girl that knew you before the money, she gonna humble you. Like I'm pretty sure like Drake is who he is now. But I bet you a girl that broke his heart in high school can humble him real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they like, yeah, he like, you know, I bet you Drake still.
Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He still
Yeah.
talks about it. You know, that's we look at him as Drake, you know, the cool, you know what I'm saying, the rapper. But
Yeah.
a girl that already had him before know the real him, like, man, I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna humble you, like, damn, maybe I'm not all that. Like,
right. So, all right. If you would do it with 100 mil, why do you think me and you don't do that now? Because I be asking myself that. When me and you talk, I'm like, yo, why me and Mikey don't act like we got the 100 mil now? What do you think it is? Like, do you think it's the sense of the reality of the freedom? Because I feel like, you see what I'm saying? The reality is we are free.
I think because when you say 100 million, we already got 100 million. But I feel like without the 100 million, you know.
But we should practice. But we should. Do you think we should practice that though?
I think we could, but the way, man, it's just how open everybody is, how so much connected everybody is, how you know, I can't really trust a lot of females, man. You be thinking like, oh, you a good girl, but man, I know a situation where a dude was bringing his girlfriend to the barbershop with him. You know what I'm saying?
Gracious.
And you know, the barber was cool with him and stuff, and then next thing you know, he checked his girl's phone. The barber and the girls got it popping. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you trust
videos of it?
Man, I don't know if it was videos or not. I just heard it was.
So, bro, the dude that was shaping him up, getting him fresh for his girl, that's the worst nigga to fuck your bitch, bro.
Because, bro, that's your barber, bro.
That's the nigga that makes sure you get the pussy.
Man,
that's the pussy doctor.
that's you go get the pussy after you see him.
Right. So now
that's the only man you allowed to touch your lip like that.
When your barber fucking your girl, you know that nigga dick big, bro. Bro, you know the barber dick. And look, hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, the barber dick didn't hit that nigga's shoulder while he was shaping him up a few times.
Yo.
So, like, you, bro, God, that's why I'm like, man, so the barber got your girl. And you can't fight your barber because you, bro, bro, let me tell you how fucked up this vibe is. And through the lens, you know this, right? When you get a barber and that nigga is good, you not gonna go to you can't just be like, man, fuck you. Yeah. You not, because this barber gotta find your path. So this nigga fucked your girl. The real dilemma that nigga's probably having is, bruh, I can't find a new barber. He probably ain't even thinking about the pussy at this point. He's like, I can't.
It's the barber at this point.
It's the barber, like, what I'm gonna do, bruh? Because I guarantee you, I hope he didn't find out when he had a rough one. And he had to go
back and get
back to the shop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had to go back to the shop.
Then you gotta prove to yourself. Are you more loyal to yourself or your girl?
No, you can't beat the barber, because if you beat him up, now his hands broke, and you
can't
ain't getting no ass now because your line crooked. So you gotta basically wait to whoop his ass in about a month or two until you go, because you gotta go barber searching. And you know how hard barber searching is? Mike, yeah, I've had 2 barbers. I've had 2 barbers, bro, and literally, and within a time span, we're talking about, like, I was going to one barber from 14 to 19, right? And then I was going to the guy with now Trav. I've been going to Trav from 2019 to now. Like, bro, if Trav can't come to the office, I got the roughness. I gotta go scruff mode. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to go to nobody else, because I'm like, man, if they fuck me up, one, Trav gonna be mad.
Yeah.
And then second, I'm gonna regret all of that, bro. So that's not good. And see, that comes back to the boundary part. What type of boundaries are men not keeping to even have your main girl fucking the barber? You supposed to be able to smell that. You know what I'm saying? Because as men, we don't keep these boundaries up. We get real comfortable because we're put in this position to, oh, you got to supply. Bro, all of us right now as men, bro, we all are entrepreneurs. You got Through the Lens with the Cam. You got you as an R&B sensation. Quentin is more of an R&B sensation too, but lately I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes with the show and mixing, right? We're busy doing this. So are women. But women got the upper hand on us because they've been trained to do what? to get nurtured, to get taken care of, and they know how to get the money. So all we know how to do is what? Go get the money. And then once we get the money, we know how to get the pussy, but then we don't know how to, like, what women win is that they know how to fuck the money. Let me take care of the home. It's just naturally in their DNA. Our DNA is what? We grew up with dad. Dad is going to get on the road. He going to go get this money. So I'm like, we fail at stuff because we're not creating boundaries as men. And then on top of that, as black men.
So you saying we should be more like women?
Man, yes. We should date and approach life like women because women naturally know the game. You know what I'm saying? It's built. Bro, look at Brittany. Between all 5 of us, why even say 6 of us, Brittany is the alpha. Why is Brittany the alpha between everybody? Because she knows, bro, that's why she's married first. She has the kids. There's a reason that Brittany is performing at these levels. That's high status when you can get a husband, kid, and you don't flaunt. She's the alpha because look who raises us. Out of both parents, I mean, no shade to Pops, bro. My Pops did raise us, but my mom, she put in that financial work. But mom know how to go financial and snap back to mama mode. Dad can't do that. And it's not that he can't do it. He wasn't trained. His only job is to do what? Go get this money. When dad, like growing up, man, before you was born, when dad used to get paid, he'll give mom the money. And I seen it a bunch of times, like just being 5, 6, like, man, he giving mom stacks, like boom. And mom had her own stacks. So you talking about she an entrepreneur, he an entrepreneur, but as a man, he's giving her the stacks. We gotta change that as black men, is by keeping, and because having a boundary is knowing your finances and knowing what to buy. A lot of our finances is, let me go please this woman. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get this money and let me make sure that when I get the money, like, bro, if somebody gave me and you some money, you know what I'm saying? We made money off of our entrepreneur joint. We're gonna go on dates, right? Women don't do that. They get taken out on dates. I'm not saying that we should get taken out on dates, but we should, we should reverse it in a sense of saying, all right, let's take specific ones on dates, right? Who are we gonna take on dates, right? We're gonna take the ones that we know of the future on dates. That's where the boundary come in. But see, here's the fucked up part. If we do that as men, there'll be a lot less dates for women. That's the thing about if men start getting boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of unhappy women.
I think it's more women. It's like for every one guy, it's 9 women.
9 women, right? So imagine if all of these dudes work on communication, work on their boundaries, because I do think, a guy should pay on a date. I definitely feel like I think that's a good order. You know what I'm saying? But what happens when we start dating with boundaries? We talking about all the men start dating with boundaries. There's gonna be a lot of single women. You know why?
Do you think?
Oh, go ahead.
Do you think like the fact, because God make no mistakes? You think He did that on purpose for every one guy is 9 women? Do you think we're supposed to have 1 woman?
Man, in the biblical, that's why
because back in the Old Testament
they had multiple women, right?
Yeah.
I think that what
and that's a new thing. That's a white guy's thing. Like 1 woman. That's the white man's. They didn't start doing that to slavery time.
Right.
You married this one slave.
I feel like the guy balanced it enough to where if you want that, you can get that. But if you don't want it, you can have that too. Because there are some people that don't want to date. There are some women that do want to date. There's some women that don't want to date. There's men that want to date. There's men that want to date multiple women. I feel like God allowed it to where it's all balanced. But I will say,
I like that.
Yeah, we as men don't have boundaries. So we're just out here having a good time, and then the women are spoiled with it, right? And then what happens is when they meet somebody good for them, like me or you, and we're ready, boom. But here's the flip side. If once guys start doing the boundaries, we'll notice that the attraction that we have visually will change. Because once we start getting the boundaries, everything will be more mentally. Because visually, me and you gonna take out who? A bad one. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna be, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the shot at what we did. But what happens if we be like, all right, I'm not gonna fuck the shot at her. We're gonna check that. We're gonna check that off the list. I'm gonna listen. We're gonna really, really date. We're gonna really go up, Michael. I guarantee you. You'll probably, bro, we'll probably meet wife because women are so advanced. We'll probably meet wifey on the second date. That's the scary part about if we did get boundaries. We'll meet wifey on the second date, right? But now there's other women that ain't going to get it. So it's right now with all this complaining, women winning. Guys not having boundaries, y'all getting steak dinners. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting the capitals. You know what I'm saying? So
you think like where you at in the world has something to do with that as well?
Oh yeah.
Atlanta, I heard the women take care of the guys more.
Well, I mean, in Atlanta, not trying to clown Atlanta.
Yeah,
but,
they said a lot of women,
a lot of guys taking care of guys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know,
but also like
no
if you think about it, our cousin Brandon in California, it's like an equal balance. Like their relationship. If I was to get married, I would kind of wanted to be like them. Like they sit and talk. And like they argue, but it's like a pet. Like they don't argue.
Bro, like, she listens, bro.
Yeah, and she not scared to put her 2 cents back in. And
she
Brandon,
a female Brandon.
Yeah, and Brandon isn't like, yeah, she's exactly. It's like they are the same person.
She a female Brandon, bro.
He found this person,
and that's where we need to get to when it comes down to dating.
Finding
like
your female you,
Miicaah. That's where the boundary part comes in. Is you're creating you. And on that note, y'all. We're gonna play one of my favorite songs from my brother. It's Situation.
Yeah.
Who produced this?
Mizzy, man, made by Mizzy.
Hardest record, man. I mean, and I produced my brother, y'all, but this record, lyrical, was like I was very impressed by this. The way he wrote the beat, very impressed by it. Like super, super dope vibe. Y'all check it out.
And Mizzy got the packet. I got a situation, money keep coming, baby. Even when I'm coming down from a high, paper go up like an escalator. Shawty been geeking and tweaking lately. Had it cut off, little baby, just like a table. Women taking my orders just like a waiter, sticking straight to the paper just like a staple. Young nigga 2,000 they pay for. One be chillin', the other be ripping roll. Pass some money, it come with my eyes closed. When I get it, it's gone, it's already sold. But sit down for a stretch when I need it all. Only mess with the vibes with the pretty toes. Don't be using no teeth, she gon' swallow whole. Fit it all in the mouth, talking balls and all. I'm just trying to be great, but these bitches be slurping me up. They be acting so thirsty. I'm just trying to be great, but that little nigga Satan keep popping up just like a herpy. What you know about carrying grocery bags in the car, ripping off little pieces, making play after play every day, watching out for the leeches. Yo, bitch, all in my face, telling me freaky things, trying to get late. Looking for you, my nigga, I'm not hearing a thing. I'm only here for the pay. Always on the road, constantly on the go, show after show. Meeting these women in different area codes, hopping on me like a toad. Women love it when I do my dance. Smooth nigga, I'm cool like a fan. Watch a hoe cause you know she a fan. Tryna blow on me just like a fan. Keep my circles so small like a can. Only good if you part of the plan. Only hustlers know what I'm saying. If you broke then you better stop playing my nigga. I got a situation, money keep coming, baby. Even when I'm coming down from a high, paper go up like an escalator. Shawty been geeking and tweaking lately. Had it cut off, little baby, just like a table. Women taking my orders just like a waiter, sticking straight to the paper just like a staple. Young nigga 2,000 they pay for. One be chillin', the other be ripping roll. Pass some money, it come with my eyes closed. When I get it, it's gone, it's already sold. But sit down for a stretch when I need it all. Only mess with the vibes with the pretty toes. Don't be using no teeth, she gon' swallow whole. Fit it all in the mouth, talking balls and all. My competition, Jeffrey Dahmer, singer, but I be spitting like a llama. Too much product, I look like a farmer. Niggas be bitches acting like they daughters. Young niggas smooth with a swat like Obama. Getting this paper before a diploma. Get it, I flip it, I'm trying to see commas. Money be stretching, it look like a condom. Ooh, 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 just like a jet ski. She tryna ride me, and her nigga be knowing she want it. He seasoning cause it be salty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wanna see me, gotta pay me. I cut off the braids, gotta fade it. 2 babies, the baby, little baby, yeah. Let me love it when I do my dance. Smooth nigga, I'm cool like a fan. Watch a hoe cause you know she a fan. Tryna blow on me just like a fan. Keep my circles so small like a can. Only good if you part of the plan. Only hustlers know what I'm saying. If you broke then you better stop playing my nigga. I got a situation, money keep coming, baby. Even when I'm coming down from a high, paper go up like an escalator. Shawty been geeking and tweaking lately. Had it cut off, little baby, just like a table. Women taking my orders just like a waiter, sticking straight to the paper just like a staple. Young nigga 2,000 they pay for. One be chillin', the other be ripping roll. Pass some money, it come with my eyes closed. When I get it, it's gone, it's already sold. But sit down for a stretch when I need it all. Only mess with the vibes with the pretty toes. Don't be using no teeth, she gon' swallow whole. Fit it all in the mouth, talking balls and all.
All right, y'all, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the song No Cap Situation by my broski, Miicaah Evans. Super, super fire song. So we was just on if men didn't have boundaries at this point. So Mike, you made a great point, man, when we was playing the record, man. What was it that you was what was that you was saying? I like that.
So some women like guys, you know, just because they have no boundaries, you know, because they might seem more fun, you know, they might seem more women like, oh, I can control this guy a little bit more. Because once you start setting them boundaries, man, and
They
they
leave.
realize they ain't got that control. Some women leave, but some women that know their place and like want a alpha female in their life, they like, all right,
Well, alpha male.
yeah, alpha male,
yeah.
male, yeah. They gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna stay.
Yo,
you know?
all right. So do you feel that an alpha male can be created, or do you think you got to be born an alpha male? It's an interesting question, right?
Yeah,
Rabbit hole
that
question.
is, yeah.
Rabbit hole.
Because some people, you know, just got it in them, but some people, you know, had to go through experience to become that. You know, but
see,
that is a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is. So like, and I'm not saying this because I'm being biased. We're naturally, like, you know, alpha male. Like, we naturally lead, right? Because a lot of people be like, yo, why you and your brother don't do the music and work on this? I'm like, bro, he got his own vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's an alpha. Like, he got his own universe. I got my own universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I inspire him to do the music, but like I tell everybody, I'm not like, bro, you don't inspire people to be followers. You inspire them because you see, oh, he a leader already. So let me give him a little couple keys. Like, hey, bro, here go the music. You run with it, right? It's foolish to think like, oh yeah, to me, a beta would think this way. Oh, I'm a inspire this nigga. And it's a conspire type situation. Like, I'm gonna inspire this nigga just for him to come work for me. That's beta thinking. To me, alphas want to create other alphas.
And that's how Diddy think though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like you want other alphas because it's more, to me it looks good, the fact that like my bro is out here in the streets, he running this music shit. And yes, I said it, my brother's running it, bro. He's running the music shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I feel more proud that I was the first nigga to wake this nigga up, right? That's an alpha joint. A beta will be pissed off, like, this nigga ain't trying to do nothing. I'm like, nah, bro, like, that's not how it worked. Like, he a grown man. Like, this grown man has his own ways, and he's gonna create his own path. We're gonna come back, we're gonna work it out. And that's what, you know, it's like you're saying, some people, even in the music industry, right, or business, and you do business, some people don't like, Miicaah, that you're smart enough to realize, hey, man, you trying to finesse. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a smart person, you're not going to say it out loud because you don't know the room, but you ain't going to really fuck with them at this point, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, like, do you feel that, because, you know, a beta male, you know the beta, you know what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Follower.
Yeah. So do you feel that the alpha has more depression, suffers from more depression than the beta, or do you think the beta might suffer more depression than the alpha? On both ends, male and females as well, just alpha and beta in general.
It could depend on, you know, if you're trying to be something that you're not naturally are. If you naturally are, I feel like you're not gonna have like a stress. Like if you an alpha and you supposed to be a beta, you probably would be stressed out.
Because it's not wrong being a beta.
Yeah, that's just who you are.
That's who you
have
are.
to have that balance though, man.
The internet made being a beta this terrible situation, but I'm like, nah, like, not everybody want to, like, like, if y'all ever hang around me, Miicaah, Brittany, Chase, even my nephew, Barry, whoever, you'll detect nothing but leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go out, we all go out to eat on Thursdays, y'all. We meet up every Thursday. We go get some food. We might go bowling. You can sense the leadership individually in everybody. So we know how to communicate with everybody. Like, I'm not gonna be like, man, Miicaah, pick the goddamn balls up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's just because it's this alpha to alpha, right? The beta gonna be like, okay, yeah, you right. He gonna pick it up. So me and you gonna be like, you know, so there's a way you approach, like, you know, so like even me and Miicaah approach each other with certain ways. Cause we didn't have our discussions, but a lot of our arguments has happened because one alpha didn't respect the other alpha. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't tell Miicaah what to do. You know what I'm saying? Miicaah can't tell me what to do. So it's like the communication is, man, I gotta hit him up on you almost gotta damn near persuade each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I got this, I got a whole bunch of crab legs in the room, but just need for you to, you know what I'm saying? So, but it worked that way. And I feel like a lot of men, what they do is, man, that they're like, even if they're alpha or beta, right?
Yeah.
They will not express that they're sad. They won't express that they're depressed because they have this mentality of, I gotta win. And I think that's what a monogamy, that's why I was like, man, if you got you a good woman, really, man, I would say this. I was telling my friend, she said it was a little weird, but I practice monogamy with, I tell everybody, I practice monogamy with my brother Miicaah, my boy Aaron, monogamy with Through the Lens, right? Like, cause some people are like, oh, you can't use, but I'm an artist. I can do what the fuck I want to do, right? Monogamy to me is I'm faithful to these one individual. Like I'm not about to go find a whole bunch of video niggas. I like Deuce, right? I like the way Deuce do his thing. I like the way he runs. I like the way Miicaah writes to my beats. I like the way Alicia writes to my music. I like the way, you know what I'm saying, Keith writes my songs. These are people, even if I'm not working with them now, I really enjoy them, right? And my faithfulness is to these people. So I don't think you can practice monogamy in your romantic relationship if you're not doing it on your like platonic levels. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like you got to be faithful everywhere to be faithful inside?
Yeah.
Makes sense, don't it?
That makes a lot of sense.
Scary, ain't it?
Not really. That's
you supposed to say, yeah, it is scary, bro. Nigga, fuck the show up. But no. but no, if you think about it though, like how a person, to me, man, how a person approaches their like their outer ways is how they approach their inner ways. What they say, as above, so below, right? So like, bro, you ever got in a car, chick car nasty as hell? I'm talking about bottles everywhere, blunt rolls up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and have you noticed that she not doing well?
Yeah, she ain't got no morals, man.
Yo, for real. There's no morals, right? So I'm a big fan of like, yo, if your car nasty, your mind is nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta have matching shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have 4 unmatched tires, but if you're like, to me, if I see bald tires, and this is for me, when my tires go bald, right, and I'm looking like, yo, why am I not going? Why is this not a focus for me to get new tires? That means something's off in my life, right? Everything around you snitches on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, don't tell, nigga. Something gonna tell on you. That's why the police can do their job, because you might fart when he asks you a particular question. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who was Tony? Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You might do something. So everything around you, your body was designed by the true Alpha and Omega. This is what I believe, Yahweh. Yahweh is designed in truth. So no matter what, there's no hiding things. And if you can hide things, that's a traumatic response. Because you're not naturally supposed to be hiding things that you don't want to be seen. So if you're in situations where you don't want to be seen, that's traumatizing, right? Because who can help you if you can't be seen? You got to be around something or someone where you can be seen, right? So with you 25, and you're going, so because you can tell me something, you can teach me something, right?
Yeah.
What are you learning in the 20? Because honestly, bro, like 2020 is this is your time. I'm about to be 35. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at 2020 like, man, this shit too much, right? What are you realizing that you can pass down to people that's like older that we're not looking at the 2020s as? Because these are y'all years, bro. For real. Like, what do you see?
So there's nothing new under the sun, man. If you want something, just go get it. A lot of people, you know, there's always gonna be, like you said, broke people. There's always gonna be lazy people. It's up to you to differentiate what you're gonna be, and you got the power to do that.
And they got the options now, right?
Yeah.
So what do you feel about options? Because y'all have more, bro. The dating is different. I mean, I grew up, it was online dating, but online dating when I was young, that motherfucker, bro, you was a pervert. Like, you meeting bitches online. You a child rapist. You know what I'm saying? like now.
It's a standard now.
Yeah,
you gotta meet them on Tinder.
Gotta meet them on Tinder. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's strange, bro. So like, what do you feel like, cause y'all, this is y'all times. Bro, I be studying. Like, I'm looking at, bro, you see the dude that blew up off the Law and Order dude? Bro, it's a dude that got a song with Law and Order, bro, recorded on his phone. Recorded it on his phone on the joint, talking, you know how the headphones?
Yeah.
Whole record blew up. So I'm like, bro, they got options. Like even through the lens, like I know he's seeing options. Like, bro, if you a video dude right now, man, this is your time. If you not making money and shooting videos right now, you want to be broke. It's people, I mean, because people like, well, you can get your iPhone, bro. You can't. I was telling Aaron that one time. I'm like, Aaron, Deuce has a ministry. We can't do what he do. I mean, we could think we can do what we do, right? You got to know your ministry is your purpose, right? So like, Deuce ministry is the cam. No matter what I want to do, he got some patience that I don't have to be editing shit. Because editing, I'm like, man, I can't, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But Deuce can't make a beat like me either, right? Or write a song like you, or I mean, the nigga could literally probably make a beat and write a song, but I don't know. But what I'm saying is the ministry level of it, right? So with you, where do you feel your ministry lies? I mean, because you're an artist, you know what I'm saying? Let's go deep with you, man. Where do you feel your ministry lies, man?
Just
outside of music.
I say, man, a lot of people say the same thing. They be like, when I'm around, I got very calming energy, very good vibes, you know, bringing peace to people, you know.
You do.
So everybody, even when I notice of like I talk to a girl, she arguing on the phone. I just keep talking like I am. Their voice start to lower. I be like, yo, I be like, you know, just let them get off. Man, what the fuck? Why you ain't text me, nigga? I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little busy.
Right.
I be like, yeah, man, you know. And I just start talking about their day, and they just be like, yeah, you know, my day was pretty good. Like,
right,
they become a whole different person. I be like, all right.
It's that Emmanuel in you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all, man, just a little breakdown, man. My bro, man, he came like really through the gates, man. So my mom had 3 miscarriages when I was probably in the early 90s. She lost 3 kids. She was, you know, pregnant. Miicaah was the first one to come back, right? Then it was my sister Chelsea, then my brother Chase. They all do hold like a unique vibe, right? So Miicaah was the one, we was stealing his part tarts and Debbie cakes. I was stealing money from to get weed. You know, I'm like 17. This nigga got $200. I'm like, bro, you know, big brother, I'm taking all this nigga money. So, you know what I'm saying? But I do like that vibe. That's what kind of gave me the vibe of like, yo, Miicaah a leader, bro. He can save. And this nigga store food like a motherfucking ant, bro. Like this nigga would have, bro, it's crazy because your siblings know your stash. Hey, bro, hey, you cannot hide nothing from your siblings, bro. Like, bro, you can have a cereal code. Your siblings gonna be like, yeah, it's the girl birthday. He was just fucking like, just some crazy shit, right? So that's why I feel like your ministry, man, it's definitely in being calm. Cause like, you're the calm one. Me and Brittany are the turnips. The weirdest thing. You and Chelsea is so calm, right? Me and Brittany are like we gonna choke everybody type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never seen you even get fucked up. Like, that's what's crazy. I ain't never seen you get like toe up out your mind type shit, right? I was always turned up. I've calmed down dramatically. Cause I learned that from you as my bro. Like when you was standing here, I'm like, bro, that's why everybody was like, man, what made you do the living room? I'm like, bro, Miicaah reminded me of how dope I am. This nigga had lights in his room, swings and handcuffs and shit. Nigga was embarrassed me when I brought girls to the crib. Nigga, look, bro, we out here trying. I'm sitting here like, yeah, man, so, you know, I'm a Christian. You know, all of Miicaah go in the room. I'm like, yo, this nigga's tearing. She was like, damn, your brother fucking. So now she think I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, hey, bro, he got stamina. I can't do that. You know, so I'm like, this nigga going for hours, bro. I'm like, no, I can't. Nah, baby, you ain't getting hours. But, bro, so like being creative and enjoying your life right now, what do you find interesting about yourself, like that like going towards 26? Beyond, and bro, on the show, man, let's talk about something that nobody knows but Miicaah that you found out that is like, yo, this is dope. I
say, man, like how much I love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I really love, like,
wow.
I love, man.
Another rabbit hole.
Yeah, like that is your question. What is love? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I love, like, even seeing Brandon and his wife, my cousin, Brandon, you know, it's just, I love, the thought of love. You know what I'm saying?
So you a simp?
My
brother's a simp.
I would say, like, in order to be in a monogamous, you probably have to be a simp for one girl. Not simp, but you gotta at least.
You gotta be a simp. You gotta be a simp. Aaron is a simp. I tell you all the time about Aaron. You a simp, bro. Like, bro, when I be talking to Aaron, he be like, man, let me tell you something about love, Q. I'm like, damn. My boy is down.
Yo.
He is bro. When me and Aaron be talking, I feel like I'm on the I feel like Aaron's a Jedi now. And I'm like with Darth Vader, I'm like, man, fuck these hoes. Aaron be like, man, let me tell you something about love, man. You gotta be patient with this woman. I'm like, this man sound like a simp.
Yeah.
But bro, that's the thing. Like, so I like it. So you love love.
Yeah.
All right. So flip it. Why do you not approach that in public?
I like sex. I love sex, actually. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, as a man,
okay, go ahead.
we love new shit. Don't know
the best pussy is new pussy.
New pussy. Think about it. A man been married to his girl 30 plus years. You gonna fuck a new bitch way different than you gonna go home and fuck your girl. Like you might pop a honey pack, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. But for your wife, you gonna go home and do the same position y'all been doing for years.
Bro, but look, cause she coming in that position.
Yeah.
Let me sit on it.
You know you just know, but it's like the thought of new, like, oh, this is new.
Bro, all right, so should we approach, so when we do become monogamous, should we be with somebody, one, that we feel like that we feel inside like we feel outside? And do you even think it's possible to do it? And do you think it's possible to do it? Like, do you think it's possible to get a woman and, like T.I. said, you better fuck your girl like another man would, right? That's the thing that I hold. Like, for some reason,
that's cap, because you ain't gonna like your girl all the time.
Right? But here's a weird thing about me. Like, when women be telling me they pass, bro, right?
Turn you on.
Bro, I be like, so that nigga was tearing it up. Word. So yeah, he picked you up and slid shit off the table. Bro, it becomes competitive, right? And I'm like fucking the shit out of her. Like, anytime a chick had played me, bro, I don't know, it got my dick hard. Like, I'm like, oh, so you played me, bet. Fucking shit. You gonna play me now?
Yeah.
You gonna play me now? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why I'm like that, right? So like, I feel like it's gotta naturally be in you to be exciting. But here's a real question. Should we as men take away that viewpoint to be happily in love? Because men is about conquering, right?
Yeah.
So should we approach love in the sense of like, hey, let's take the sex out of it?
Man, love is sacrifice. You know, love is, in relationships, is about sacrifice. Like, you don't want her to go get double penetrated by the neighbors, you know what I'm saying?
Some men want that.
Yeah, oh yeah, some men
want that.
Yeah, some guys do want that, but I'm saying like...
in her ears too. They want every hole filled up.
And the woman made a sacrifice. She probably liked it, but she made a sacrifice to get double penetrated because her man wanted it. Like, a woman would go so hard for a girl. That's why there's such things as pimps and hoes. A woman would do whatever it takes because they loyalty is different, like,
bro, because they're nurtured to serve. They really are though. Women fight this all the time, but like, they're nurtured to serve, bro.
Yeah
That's their thing. Because if you want a provider, what do you think you're doing with this provider? You're serving him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why, like, you're right, bro. It's rare you see a female pimp, but one of her whole, bro, a female pimp is pimping bitches. That's the thing. I ain't never seen a female pimp niggas. Nah. Have you seen that? I've never seen it. That's crazy. I've never seen a female pimp dudes. Have you seen somebody?
Unless she's more masculine than the guy she's pimping.
Wow. Nah, man. Well, the only way that could be if he into dudes.
Yeah, my point exactly. Like, it's females out here that probably pimp.
That's why as a male, man, you should never let a chick fuck you in the butt, bro.
Yeah, man, that ain't.
Have you dabbled into that?
I let a girl like eat my ass one time.
Wow.
But it was just like,
that's another rabbit hole.
But
you let a girl eat your ass?
Yeah, man. But she was after the fact though, like, while she was doing it, she gave me masculine vibes. I'm like, you like doing this? Like,
my God.
She was just like, yo.
She didn't have a dick, did she?
Nah, hell no, nah. She was cool actually. It was nasty, bro. I smelled the booty on the lip. It was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I know I'm clean, but it was just like, you know how it's a smell, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know that smell. I don't know.
Butt got a certain smell.
I don't eat meat, so my butt
man,
smells.
you ever ate the pussy from the back, you smell the booty hole.
No.
You lying, man.
I always slide my hand like a credit card on a slip tip and kind of do it. But no, it's just, so you got your butt ate out.
Yeah, it was.
I've had a chick try to do that, but
it was weird, man.
Nah, I ain't do that.
It was weird, man. It didn't feel good. Like, it wasn't with like people like, oh, that feels amazing. It didn't feel amazing, bro. I was like,
I feel like if you're a man and getting your butt feels amazing, it's nothing wrong with this, right? But if we're talking about if you're a straight man, you gotta ask yourself some questions.
Yeah, facts.
Why do you want your booty ate out by your girl?
Well, according to science, though,
Your
they
girl
said
owns you after that, right?
nah. They said a male's G spot is in their asshole though.
I don't want to find that G spot.
I don't, man. We gonna have to find it when we 40.
My
though.
G spot is music, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with.
No, I'm saying, bro.
I'm good with creating.
So with that being said, like, would you ever get a prostate check though?
Got to.
I
got to.
What if the doctor start going like in and out and stuff? And
it feel good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, sorry. Yo, y'all, I do want to ask the doctor, like, how many men have moaned during this situation? Right. Now, I personally wouldn't want to
we use 2 fingers though.
Yeah. Now I feel like if a doctor can put 2 in you, that's a serious one, bro. You done had something up your booty, bro. Here's the thing, man. I like where we're at sexually in the world. Like, people are free to do what they want to do, have a good time. I think what I'm not feeling is it's still secretive. Like, yo, if you download, you see that download list that was going around? You saw it through the list? Yeah, bro, it's a download. It's
Durham?
What?
But they happen. But it happens every. Oh, you talking about celebrities and stuff,
bro? No, niggas here.
Oh,
it's a DL list.
They've been doing that since I've been in middle school though. Word? Like they always have like. It's been niggas get exposed, man, and stuff like that's why like. But I know I got gay friends, and guys. They tell me all the time like they can tell if a guy's gay or not. Like they know.
Well, guys who thought I was gay, that was 100% wrong. So
nah, but those guys was probably gay themselves though. Yeah, but like I'm talking about gay guys who are openly gay. They know, like
I do notice that gay guys.
They know the gay guy, like they know who to try.
They love straight dudes though.
Yeah,
they like you know they like turning.
No, but they try the guys who know. You know what I'm saying? Because they would tell me all the time, like I don't know how they figure it out, how they find out. Like I was matter of fact, I was out with my homeboy. What was we at? We was at some bar in Raleigh, man. I had a performance out there, man, and. Man, I ain't even gonna say his name, but the host was being an asshole when I was performing and trying to stand like near my set. I had my shirt off, man. He telling me to put my shirt back on. Girls in the crowd like, can I keep it off?
You
know?
Tell the R&B sensation
yeah, like you gonna tell me my shirt back on? It was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to my boy Rich about it. You know, afterwards he was like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. He said from the outside the crowd, the girls was loving it, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. That guy, you know, he was giving me gay vibes. I said,
oh, he liked it.
I said, what you talking about, bro? He was just like, when he walked past me, he gripped my sides.
No.
He said he gripped them. Yeah, he said and it was a squeeze.
You never supposed to move a man that way.
Yeah,
if you were straight,
he said he grabbed both the sides. I was like, okay.
Did he have a muffin top?
Yeah, my guy Rich. Yeah,
So he grabs Rich muffin top.
Yeah. no, my boy, yeah. But he's he's open with it. He's cool. He's just
that went over my head.
Yeah, you
he got him. So he grabbed him. You can lift him up like a bucket.
No, Rich is a big guy. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Bro, he grabbed a 6'4" man by the waist.
Man, listen. Yeah, it was. That's I was just like, all right.
So is Rich?
Yeah, Rich open with it. Like Rich is.
So Rich is gay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Rich.
He can have conversations with me about. You know, like his past relationships with guys and stuff. And I will listen genuinely because love is love. And it's kind of the same thing, like with guys on guys. They go through the same shit with guys on girls as well. Like they argue, who cheating or not, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Who playing who.
Yeah. It's a relationship is a relationship. Yeah. So I think with me, what I'm seeing is like I would love to have like some like a gay guy come on here.
Yeah.
And just really show like it's really no difference with communication. Like no matter who you fucking with.
Rich.
He'll come on?
Yeah, my boy Rich. He's the coolest guy ever. Like
was Rich here when we were talking about going to Chatters and stuff? Remember we was doing the listening party?
Big guy. He got the dreadlocks.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Rich, he's super down to earth.
So
super
a
cool.
grown man grabbed him.
Man.
By the waist.
Man, look.
Wow.
That happens out here too, man. Like a lot of, you know. And that's cool, but like you said, like you don't like how secretive it is, man. If you like this, you like that.
Yeah, if you gay, you gay, like, man. I mean, if that's what you into. Like really be into it.
Yeah.
And tell people that you into it. Don't just be like that and don't tell nobody, bro. That's
man. Up. Yeah, but I mean, like that's a whole rabbit hole itself, though. You know, like you said,
it's that men not having boundaries situation. Yeah. They don't want to be honest about what they are. Like if you are into things of that nature, you know what I'm saying?
Because another thing that's going on that a lot of guys are into, and it's more open, feet, bruh.
I ain't into feet, bro.
Bruh.
You mean like into it fetish wise?
Bruh, they got a whole lot of feet pages. I follow feet page. I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't gonna lie, it turned me on in a weird way, bro.
You do be giving me that you into the deep shit with the freakness,
bruh. Yeah, like
yeah.
I don't know, like I would say like I wouldn't. It's not as far as like super deep, like I'm mesmerized by the feet. Cause me personally, I like to look at the pussy hole. That turned me on a lot better. But I don't like girls with ugly. I don't like ugly feet.
I feel you though.
Yeah, like
I don't like masculine.
I'm not attracted to ugly feet. It's not like
I don't like masculine hands.
Yeah, maybe we get that from because our dad had like some of the most horrible feet I've seen, bro.
Yeah,
Pops got some crazy looking feet. But,
yeah,
and it's just like, yeah, man, you know, masculine hands and stuff like you. I think that's what it is because when I look at a girl's hands, it kind of turns me on too. I see the nails, and stuff. I'm like, yeah, like it's kind of like a dog, like a dog. You know, with no female, like they smell of the female, like it's just something. It's something about a female that you just like I like the girl. Yeah,
it's the natural part of you being a man.
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, with us concluding the show, what's something that you want to pass down, man, to like, because it might be some 20-year-old or somebody fresh out of high school going to college, man, that want to chase their dreams, or what would you pass down to them on a serious tip?
Man, you got to make sure you know you love yourself before you try to love something else. Love yourself, man, because when you love yourself, it's gonna all trickle down. Like, all right, that's when you're gonna start to know what you like and what you don't like. That's when you're gonna start setting boundaries too. When you love yourself, man, you like, all right, I know I love this myself. I'm not gonna do such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Because you love yourself.
Yeah.
With that being said, y'all, this is the conclusion of Aquarius Convo. Miicaah, where can everybody follow you for your music and everything?
Yes, follow me at The Real Miicaah Evans. Actually, if you just type in Miicaah on Instagram, it's gonna pop up. I changed my name, my sub name. That way, it's easier to find me because it was a lot of Miicaahs.
Screen too, so
yeah,
it'll be at the bottom of the screen.
It was a lot of Miicaahs as an artist. So I'm like, yo, let's add 2 I's and 2 A's to it.
As far as the music, how do they find your music?
If you click the link in my bio on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, same thing. Miicaah, Miicaah.
All right, y'all. Hey, welcome. Not welcome, but this is concluding of Aquarius Convos. We out. Peace.